Welcome to episode 74 of the Twig Snapper Podcast. Today we're joined by Julia Holmes. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Tomorrow is the last day of classes forever for me, so I am very stoked about that. I figured we could start off talking about your freshman year because you came in the COVID season. Not the usual, freshman year that everyone else had. So kind of talk about that and like trying to adjust to college and college hockey, but in the middle of COVID.
So I actually had shoulder surgery my senior year of high school. So I was coming to college, recovering from that, which was a 6-month recovery. Um, so that definitely, like, COVID was good for me because I was able to play right away. And I think we started in like October. It was definitely weird. I mean, practiced in like pods. So if one person got COVID, the whole team wasn't out. And then we obviously tested like 2 or 3 times a week. So yeah, it was definitely not normal, but yeah, we made the
It
most out
worked.
of it. It was fun.
Yeah, and it worked out that, since you were hurt, you didn't like miss the first chunk of the season since it started so late.
Yeah.
So, what was your shoulder injury in high school?
I tore my labrum and my rotator cuff
How did you do that?
playing hockey.
Did you just get like hit or like?
We were playing Vermont Academy. I went to a prep school, and my shoulder, like my stick, got caught in between this big girl, so it like tore out there. But then
Oh.
I finished the year, so I don't think that helped either. Yeah.
Probably not.
No.
Yeah. So this year, you guys won the UCHC championship over Utica. You guys kind of owned it. Well, you guys have owned it over Utica. Like playing them last year, you swept them. This year, you beat them twice and tied once. So you've kind of, had control of that rivalry. So I guess maybe touch on that a little bit. And winning the championship this year.
So this year we were like a new team. We had a lot of freshmen, so that was definitely much different. Both of our games were overtime, and so was the championship. It was like a triple overtime game. It was really long. But I mean, winning was really cool, especially back to back. And this year we had a lot of like haters and tweets about us saying that we weren't going to win and it was going to be Utica. So I think that drives everyone in the locker room, and especially like our motto is like we're a family and we won't stop until it's over. So that definitely helped. And I mean, winning it was amazing, but we knew it wasn't over, and obviously we went to NCAA, so that was our next focus.
Yeah, which back to back NCAA. So you won the conference twice, and then you had first round appearances. So I guess maybe talk a little bit about like being in the NCAA tournament. I mean, obviously that's the end goal is to make it as far as you can. And just making it in the NCAA tournament is a huge accomplishment. It has to be pretty exciting.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the competition is not like our league is. It's so much more faster and competitive, and we got a bye, but this year we played Hamilton, who they were from like a very good conference, and they're fast, and they made it like pretty far too, so that was cool. But it was definitely, I mean, the rink was packed, like you had fans chirping. It was amazing. I mean, we lost, but it was a great experience. And both of them were our first NCAA was against Elmira, and that was like the same environment. And we have like a little rivalry between Elmira because they used to be in our conference. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even though you lost, like there's plenty of teams that can't even say they made it. So like just making it is a big accomplishment and like a huge goal for a program. So even if you lose, then it's just got to make you hungrier for more, though, right? Like next year, to make it to the second round or whatever to move
Yeah.
on.
And especially, I mean, NAS hockey, it's a 5-year-old program. and we made the NCAAs 2 out of those 5 years. So I think that's just a really big accomplishment for our program as a whole.
Yeah. That is really incredible that you mentioned that, like that it's only a 5-year program, because most programs, starting off, they don't have success right away. It takes a while to build, and you guys haven't had a losing season ever, right? I mean, they're all been winning seasons right from the start. Like you said, 2 NCAA tournaments, 2 conference championships. It really is pretty incredible, in 5 years to be able to accomplish what some teams can't do in their entire history of 30 years or whatever.
Yeah. That I think that also has a big role in our coach. He knows how to recruit. Like he's a really good recruiter, and I mean everybody meets with our team, and the team culture has to click too. So if you're a good hockey player, like you have to meet our team culture, and just like the whole family aspect led us to those winning seasons.
Yeah. So I guess why did you choose Nazareth in like your recruiting process?
Yeah. Like I said, I went to a boarding school. I'm from Mass, like just north of Boston. Um, and my freshman year, he gave me like recruiting form, and I was like, "What is NAS? Like, I'm not going there. I've never heard of that." And then my junior or senior year, I like looked more into it because I realized I wanted to do physical therapy for my major. And not a lot of schools have that. So NAS has a 3-year undergrad and 3-year grad program, which usually it's 4 years of undergrad. So I really liked that aspect of it. And then the campus is beautiful. The location, it's in Pittsford, New York. So it's like a 10-minute drive into the city, but it's also like quiet and really nice. Yeah,
How far is it from home?
it's about 6 hours, but
It's not
yeah,
horrible.
we'll make the trip up. My dad's retired, so every week
Okay.
they're driving up here.
Yeah. Well, speaking of big games, do you have a most memorable game so far in your time at NAS?
Yeah. I would say my freshman year, like I said, like our team, it was unknown if you would play that weekend or not. But one of our last games was against Utica, and I remember like half of our team was out. There were like 5 defense, and we still played. It was crazy, but we were down 3-0. I think it was like either the second or third. Not a lot of time left, and we scored a shorthanded goal, and then came back, and I think it was like 4-3. But it was crazy because we had like half of our team. We had like 5 people in the stands watching even though they weren't cleared to play. It was crazy.
You're a defense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put up a lot of points for a defense, and you have 51 points in 68 games. Is that just due to the way you guys play as a team, or why do you think that is necessarily?
I think as a team, we definitely shoot a lot. Like our main goal is offense, and we spend a lot of time in the offensive zone, especially in our conference. But I think as a younger team, we tried to make the freshmen like know our game plans and our face-offs and all that early on. So I mean, at first it was a little bit rough, but at the end we definitely grew and knew how to work with each other. And like I'd say our power plays were really successful. We had good percentages for those, and just like learning how to work with each other.
Yeah, so a lot of putting pucks on net and just keeping it in the other team's zone.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite overall memory from Nazareth so far? Like your time there?
Yeah, hockey-wise, I'd probably say, like, the relationships I've made, like, this summer, our whole team's going to one of our teammates' weddings, so that will be interesting. And just, like, I don't know, we all live on this one street in Rochester, so we can just, like, walk over to each other's houses at any time, and our doors are unlocked, and we'll just go in, so I definitely have, like, a family relationship with everyone. Um, and then, like, out of hockey, I'd say we do as a school, we do this thing called Spring Fest, and it's like a concert and food trucks, and it's on the last Friday of classes, so right before finals, and there's no classes, and it's just the whole school comes together and for the whole day, like you play games and wait for the concert. So
Yeah, that sounds like it'd be pretty fun. Quick, nice little fun before your exams when everyone's stressing.
yeah,
Good little break. So, you're a Red Sox fan. I noticed that you've been to a bunch of games on your Instagram. Are you also a Bruins fan?
I'm anything Boston fan.
All Boston
Yeah,
Celtics,
I think
Patriots.
the Bruins didn't do too good last night, but they'll bring it home. I promise. But
I mean, it'd be kind of a letdown if they had this, historical season and then it ended in the first round or the second round.
I have
I
faith.
can't I
Maybe.
can't say I'm rooting for Florida. Go Panthers.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know, unless you're a Boston fan. I don't know. I don't know many people rooting for Boston.
Yeah, everybody hates Boston except people from Boston. So
I don't know. My uncle's a Boston fan. I have no idea why, but he's always been a big Bruins fan, and we're from Michigan, so.
yeah.
What is like the favorite trip you've ever taken?
So the end of last year, me and a couple of the hockey girls, we went to Jamaica. So it was really fun. Just the water was like so blue and it was great.
Why'd you pick Jamaica?
One of my teammates' parents go like 3 times a year, so they go a lot and they knew what to do down there and just everything fun.
Yeah, I bet that was a good time.
Yeah.
If you could go to any concert right now, who would you see?
I'm a big country music girl. So I'd probably say Morgan Wallen. Yeah, everyone knows that. Or Luke Holmes, but I already saw him, but he was so good. So
Yeah, I'm not surprised by the Morgan Wallen.
yeah,
Everybody who likes country likes Morgan Wallen. There was just a concert in Milwaukee, and like everybody from Michigan drove down there. I know so many people that went to that concert.
but the tickets are like $300 for lawn seats. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're very expensive. And then if you have to travel, it turns into an
Yeah.
expensive event.
Mhm.
What is your favorite concession stand food?
I'd say popcorn. Just
Okay,
straight
simple.
popcorn. Yeah.
You
I'm a
got to go with like a soft pretzel or something. I don't know.
no, just
No, just popcorn.
yeah.
Who's your favorite actor or actress?
I'd say Adam Sandler because he's a funny guy,
Yeah.
or The Rock.
Okay. Yeah, I can get behind both of those. I love Adam Sandler. He's got hilarious movies.
Yes.
And then The Rock is awesome. He's got great stuff too. And then what's your favorite TV show?
This is also like everyone probably says it, but I like Outer Banks.
Yeah, a lot of people are Outer Banks
Good one. I
fans.
binged it like the last season.
I've never seen it, and
Yes.
I don't know. My fiance has been trying to get me to watch it, and I don't know.
Just try.
I just I have a fear that it's too much of like a teeny bopper show, and
No,
every
it's
guy I've heard says that. All the girls say no, it's everyone would love it. Like, I don't know. This is the second time somebody on this has told me I need to watch it, so
I'm
I
also
guess I have to.
watching. It's called Limitless. It's good.
What is that? What channel
It's
or
like
platform is it on?
it's on Paramount Plus.
Okay, I have Paramount Plus. What's it about?
This guy is in the FBI and he takes this like pill every day. It's called NZT, and he can do like anything. Like he's the smartest guy ever. So
Hmm.
it's interesting.
So it's like action packed
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all right. See, that one sounds more interesting. I
Uh,
might actually give that one a try. Outer Banks, I don't know. Do you have a goal? Maybe we could end on this. Do you have a goal for yourself and then maybe a goal for your team next year?
Yeah. Um, Obviously my team, we are gonna have more freshmen than this year, so another big underclassmen group. I'd say just um starting off like we did this year, like knowing what we expect as older classmen, like every day in practice and stuff. And then obviously to win UCHC again and make it to the NCAAs again. I think that's every team's goal. And then for myself, I'd probably say this year I like wasn't so hard on myself and I had the most fun I had this year. So I'd say just like keeping that up and not being too stressed, especially I'll be in the graduate program of physical therapy next year. So I think just like when I get to the rink, just leave all the school stuff at the door and just make the best out of my senior year.
Exactly. If you're not having fun, what's the point of doing it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's a good place to wrap it up. So good luck with your senior year, and thanks for joining me.
Thank you.